Hollywood's legal web, when friendship meets lawsuits. The glittering facade of Hollywood often conceals intricate webs of personal and professional relationships. These connections can, at times, become entangled in complex legal disputes. Such is the case with the ongoing multi-million-dollar lawsuits between actor and director Justin Baldoni and actress Blake Lively. Their professional collaboration on the film has unfortunately spiraled into a bitter legal conflict. Accusations fly from both sides, painting a grim picture far removed from the glamour of the silver screen. This isn't just a clash of two Hollywood figures, it's a saga that has unexpectedly drawn in one of the world's biggest music superstars, Taylor Swift, pulling her into a vortex of allegations and legal maneuvering that she likely never anticipated being a part of. Taylor Swift's connection to this unfolding drama stems from her close, long-standing friendship with Blake Lively. Their bond is well documented, a familiar sight in an industry where genuine friendships can seem rare. Swift is not merely an acquaintance. She is reported to be godmother to one of Lively's children with actor Ryan Reynolds, a testament to the depth of their personal ties. This deep connection, usually a source of private support, inadvertently positions Swift as a potential source of information in the burgeoning legal battle. Her involvement, however peripheral it might seem at first glance, highlights how personal relationships can become fodder in high-stakes legal proceedings, especially when celebrities are involved, instantly amplifying the public's interest. The initial move that brought Swift into the legal crosshairs was a subpoena. This legal document, served to both Swift and her lawyer J. Douglas Baldridge by Justin Baldoni's legal team, sought to compel her to provide information. The core of the request revolved around what Swift might have known about the interactions between her friend Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Specifically, they were interested in any knowledge she possessed regarding their time together on the set of. The subpoena signaled an attempt to uncover communications or observations that could potentially support Baldoni's position in the increasingly acrimonious dispute with Lively, turning a personal friendship into a legal battlefield. This development immediately thrust Swift, an artist known for meticulously managing her public image and private life, into an uncomfortable spotlight. The subpoena aimed to probe her private conversations and knowledge, transforming her from a supportive friend into a potential witness in a messy Hollywood lawsuit. Her contribution to the soundtrack further linked her to the project, albeit creatively, adding another layer to her connection to the unfolding events. The entertainment world watched closely, wondering how the pop icon would navigate this unwelcome legal intrusion, and what impact her forced involvement might have on the already contentious case between Baldoni and Lively, a case with significant financial and reputational stakes for all involved. The Swift subpoena, a calculated move withdrawn. The news of Taylor Swift being served a subpoena did not remain confidential for long. Around May 14, 2025, information about this legal move began to leak into the public domain, instantly capturing media attention worldwide. The very idea of Swift being compelled to testify or provide private information in a dispute between two other celebrities was headline-grabbing. The subpoena sought to delve into her awareness of the dynamic between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, particularly concerning their interactions during the production of. Baldoni's legal team, spearheaded by Brian Friedman, was evidently looking for any details that could illuminate the situation from Swift's unique vantage point as Lively's close confidant, hoping to uncover evidence or testimony. However, the attempt to draw Swift deeper into the legal quagmire proved to be short-lived. Justin Baldoni ultimately withdrew the subpoena. This decision to retract the legal demand came about, at least in part, because some of the details sought by Baldoni's legal representatives were reportedly provided through other channels or means. This development suggested that either sufficient information was obtained, or perhaps the strategic value of pursuing Swift's direct involvement diminished. Swift's own legal team, from Venable LLP, had been actively fighting the subpoena in a Washington, D.C. court, working to quash the demand and protect their client from what they likely viewed as an unnecessary and potentially harassing legal tactic. A spokesperson for Blake Lively publicly commented on May 22, 2025, expressing satisfaction with Baldoni's decision to withdraw what they termed harassing subpoenas. This statement underscored Lively's team's support for Swift's efforts to resist the legal demand. The spokesperson didn't stop there, accusing Baldoni's team of deliberately attempting to place Swift at the center of the case. The motive, they alleged, was to exploit her immense celebrity status for their own strategic advantage in the ongoing legal battle. This accusation painted the subpoena not just as a fact-finding mission, but as a calculated PR move designed to manipulate the narrative and potentially pressure Lively through her famous friend. The withdrawal of the subpoena marked a significant, albeit perhaps temporary, de-escalation in Swift's direct involvement. Yet, the ripple effects of her name being invoked continued to resonate. The incident raised questions about the lengths to which legal teams might go in high-profile cases, and whether the allure of a celebrity witness can sometimes overshadow the actual pursuit of justice. While Swift may have stepped back from the immediate legal precipice, the circumstances surrounding the subpoena, its issuance, the fight to quash it, and its eventual withdrawal, added another layer of intrigue and complexity to the already convoluted Baldoni-Lively dispute, leaving observers to ponder the true motivations behind the move. Beyond the headlines, allegations, PR wars, and a $400 million fight. The legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, valued at a staggering $400 million, is far more than a simple disagreement. At its core are serious accusations. Lively filed a sexual harassment and retaliation complaint with California's Civil Rights Department in late 2024, alleging misconduct by Baldoni, the co-founder of Wayfarer Studios. She also claimed to be the target of an alleged online smear campaign designed to damage her reputation. These are grave charges, suggesting a workplace environment fraught with tension and alleged impropriety during the production of their film. The legal filings paint a picture of a professional relationship that deteriorated into a deeply antagonistic confrontation. In response to Lively's accusations, Baldoni's camp has not remained silent. His attorney leveled counter-accusations just last week, prior to May 22, 2025, alleging witness tampering and evidence spoliation by Lively's side. This claim suggests that Baldoni's team believes there have been attempts to interfere with the legal process or destroy relevant evidence. Lively's team in turn vehemently protested these moves, decrying what they saw as attempts to launder scandalous and defamatory allegations about Miss Lively and opposing counsel into the press. This back and forth illustrates the intensity of the legal fight, where public perception and media narratives become crucial battlegrounds alongside the courtroom proceedings. Adding another layer to this complex situation are allegations of deliberate media manipulation. Lively's spokesperson directly referenced a planning document allegedly authored by Baldoni's crisis management PR chief Melissa Nathan, dating back to August 2023. This document reportedly outlined a strategy that included exploring planting stories about the weaponization of feminism and how people in BL's circle like Taylor Swift have been accused of utilizing these tactics to bully into getting what they want. This explosive allegation suggests a premeditated effort to not only discredit Lively, but also to strategically drag Swift into the narrative by associating her with controversial tactics, potentially to sway public opinion against them. The alleged PR document, if authentic, reveals a cynical approach to managing the crisis, one that seemingly considers leveraging Swift's fame and even controversial narratives about feminism to Baldoni's advantage. Publicists Melissa Nathan and ex-JonesWorks VP Jennifer Abel have been accused by Lively and Reynolds' team of being behind an astroturfing social media effort to taint Lively, though both have denied these allegations. The very mention of such a PR strategy underscores the calculated nature of modern celebrity disputes, where the battle for public sympathy and narrative control can be as fierce, if not fiercer, than the legal arguments presented in court. Representatives for Baldoni and his team have largely remained silent when asked for comment on these specific allegations. The celebrity factor influence, scrutiny, and the battle for narrative control. The entanglement of a global superstar like Taylor Swift in the legal dispute between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively undeniably magnifies the entire affair. Celebrity involvement in high-stakes lawsuits brings an unparalleled level of public scrutiny and media attention. This heightened focus can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can shine a light on important issues, such as workplace harassment. On the other, it risks turning serious legal matters into a spectacle, where the nuances of justice are lost amidst the clamor of public opinion and the strategic spinning of narratives by those involved. the sheer star power of someone like Swift can inadvertently overshadow the core issues at play. Legal teams are acutely aware of the power of celebrity. The alleged PR document from Baldoni's camp, suggesting the weaponization of feminism and implicating Swift, illustrates how celebrity connections can be perceived as strategic assets or liabilities. Involving a figure like Swift, even peripherally through a subpoena, guarantees widespread media coverage. This coverage can be molded or at least influenced by carefully crafted press releases, leaks, and public statements. The goal often extends beyond the courtroom, aiming to win in the court of public opinion, which can have significant repercussions for reputations and future careers, regardless of the legal outcome. The impact on public perception is immense when celebrities are embroiled in such conflicts. Fans often rally behind their favored stars, sometimes without full knowledge of the facts, creating polarized camps. The media, driven by clicks and views, may sensationalize aspects of the case, further complicating the public's understanding. In this instance, the narrative quickly became not just about Lively versus Baldoni, but also about Swift's unwanted role. This shift in focus highlights how easily the central figures and their alleged actions can be eclipsed when a more famous individual is drawn into the periphery, distorting the public's view of the primary conflict. Ultimately, the saga underscores the broader dynamics at play in modern Hollywood disputes. The weaponization of concepts like feminism, as allegedly contemplated, and the sophisticated PR strategies employed, reveal a landscape where legal battles are fought on multiple fronts. Judge Louis J. Lyman's decision to strike improper correspondence from Baldoni's lawyers from the court docket indicates judicial attempts to keep the focus on relevant legal matters. Yet, with no settlement on the horizon and a federal court date set for March 9, 2026, the influence of celebrity, the power of media narratives, and the strategic deployment of public relations will likely continue to shape this complex and unfolding Hollywood drama.